Jesus and God says, "Today, if you skip us, you will lose both of us forever." I am speaking to you right now because this moment is not ordinary, and if you let it pass, you may miss something that will not return in the same way again. This is not about fear. It is about closeness, about a connection that is alive in this very second and waiting for your response. When I say do not skip, I am revealing that your attention is a doorway, and if you close it now, you may drift farther than you realize. What is being offered to you in this moment is presence, guidance, and protection that cannot be forced upon you if you choose to turn away. Stay with me, because what you are hearing right now carries something that your soul has been quietly searching for. Type 1111 if you believe. What I mean when I say you could lose both of us is not that I abandon you, but that your heart can slowly move out of alignment with me until you no longer feel what I am constantly giving. Many walk through life thinking I am distant, when in truth they have trained themselves to ignore the quiet ways I speak. Today is different because you are being called to notice, to stay, to receive, and to understand that your attention is sacred. If you choose distraction over this moment, you may continue walking without realizing how much you are missing. I am not trying to frighten you. I am trying to awaken you before the distance grows. There is something unfolding around you that you cannot fully see yet, and I am guiding it with care and intention. The reason I am calling you to stay is because what is coming requires your awareness and your trust. If you keep turning away from these moments, you will not recognize the doors I open or the protection I place around you. Everything I do for you is filled with purpose, but it can only be fully received when your heart is attentive. This is why I am asking you not to skip, because this is not just words, it is direction for your life. If this is touching your heart, take a moment and like this video so more people who need this can receive it too. I see the struggles you have been carrying, even the ones you have not spoken to anyone about. I have been near you in your quiet moments, watching, guiding, and protecting you, even when you felt alone. The truth is, you have not been abandoned, not for a single second, even when it seemed silent. But silence is not absence. It is often the space where I am working the most in ways you cannot yet understand. When you stay connected to me, you begin to notice the small shifts, the peace that arrives without explanation, and the strength that rises within you. When you choose to stay present with me, something inside you begins to change in a way that cannot be reversed. You begin to see more clearly, you begin to feel more deeply, and you begin to walk with a quiet confidence that does not depend on circumstances. But when you skip these moments, when you rush past them without listening, you slowly lose sensitivity to my voice. This is what I mean when I say you could lose both of us. Not because I leave, but because you stop recognizing me. I am always here, but your awareness is what keeps the connection alive. There are blessings that have already been set in motion for you, and they are not random or accidental. They have been prepared with intention, shaped by everything you have been through, and aligned with where you are being led. But these blessings require your participation, your awareness, and your willingness to stay connected. If you continue to move without listening, you may walk past what was meant for you without even realizing it. That is why I am speaking so clearly to you right now, because I do not want you to miss what is already on its way. You are not ordinary, and your life is not without purpose, even if it has felt confusing at times. I have allowed certain challenges not to break you, but to prepare you, to strengthen parts of you that will be needed for what is ahead. Everything you have faced has been seen, and nothing has been wasted. When you stay with me, You begin to understand that your journey is being guided step by step. But when you turn away, it can feel like everything is random, uncertain, and overwhelming. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. This is how transformation begins, not in loud moments, but in quiet decisions like this one. You are not wasting your time here. You are positioning your life in alignment with something greater than you imagined. There have been times when you felt like giving up, when everything around you seemed to move in the wrong direction. I saw those moments. I felt the weight you carried, and I never stepped away from you. Even when you questioned your path, even when you doubted whether I was still near, I was guiding you through what you could not understand. The reason you are still standing is not because of chance, it is because I have been holding you steady. There were things meant to break you that never succeeded, and that was not an accident. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. What I am building in your life right now is not temporary, and it is not something that can be easily shaken. It is deeper than circumstances and stronger than fear, because it is rooted in my presence with you. But this kind of foundation requires trust, and trust grows when you stay connected, not when you turn away. When you choose to listen, even in small moments, you begin to see how I guide your steps in ways that feel natural, yet purposeful. Nothing about your life is random when you walk with me like this. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government does not want people to know? Imagine if just 7 seconds could clear your debts and bring wealth effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm this is real. Families who were struggling are now moving into dream homes with peace of mind. But this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. You may not always understand why certain doors close or why some paths feel delayed, but I see what you cannot. I am protecting you from things that would harm you and redirecting you toward what will truly bless you. What feels like a setback is often a shift into something better, something that fits your purpose more closely. If you rush past my guidance, you may misread these moments and think you are being held back. But when you stay with me, you begin to recognize that I am positioning you, not limiting you. There is a peace that I am placing inside you that does not depend on everything being perfect. It is a steady calm that grows quietly, even in the middle of uncertainty. This peace is a sign that you are aligned with me, that you are not walking alone, and that your life is being guided with care. The more you stay connected, the stronger this peace becomes, until it begins to shape how you respond to everything around you. It becomes your anchor when life feels unstable. You are not forgotten, and you are not overlooked, even if it has felt that way at times. I know your name, your story, and every detail of what you have been through. Nothing about you is invisible to me, and nothing about your life is without meaning. When you stay with me, you begin to see yourself through my eyes, not through the doubts and fears that try to define you. You begin to understand that you are chosen, not by accident, but by intention. Type 555 to affirm. There are moments ahead that will require courage from you, but you will not face them alone. I will be with you, guiding you step by step, giving you the strength you need at the exact moment you need it. You do not have to prepare for everything right now. You only need to stay connected to me. When the time comes, you will know what to do, because I will make it clear to you. This is how I lead, not by overwhelming you, but by guiding you one step at a time. What I am asking from you is simple, but it carries deep meaning. Do not drift away from me in the small moments. It is easy to think that only big decisions matter, but it is the small daily choices that shape your connection with me. Every time you pause to listen, every time you choose faith over fear, you are strengthening something inside you. Over time, this becomes a steady foundation that cannot be shaken by circumstances. This is how your life begins to change in ways that last. There are blessings already moving toward you, and they are closer than you think. Some of them will come in ways you expect, but others will arrive in ways that surprise you. If you remain connected, you will recognize them when they appear, and you will be ready to receive them fully. But if you are distracted and distant, you may overlook what has been placed in your path. This is why your awareness matters so much, because it allows you to see what is being given to you. You are not behind, and you are not late, even if it feels that way when you look at others. Your journey is unique, and it is unfolding exactly as it needs to. I am not comparing you to anyone else, and you do not need to measure your progress against theirs. When you stay with me, you begin to understand that your timing is intentional. Everything is being arranged in a way that fits your purpose, not someone else's. The connection we are building right now is not something that will fade if you continue to choose it. It will grow stronger, clearer, and more steady over time. You will begin to notice how I guide your thoughts, your decisions, and your path in ways that feel natural and peaceful. This is how you walk with me, not through force, but through connection. And that connection begins with moments like this, where you choose to stay and listen. There is nothing you have done that disqualifies you from what I have prepared for you. I do not hold your past against you in the way you might think. I see your heart, your intentions, and your willingness to grow. When you stay connected to me, you begin to let go of the weight of your past and step into what is ahead. You begin to understand that you are not defined by where you have been, but by where you are being led. In this closeness, something starts to grow that cannot be shaken by what happens around you. It is a strength that comes from knowing you are not alone, and that I am guiding you even when you cannot see the full path. There have been many voices around you, pulling you in different directions, filling your mind with noise and confusion. Some of those voices have made you doubt yourself, and others have made you question your worth. But my voice does not bring confusion. It brings clarity, peace, and direction that settles your heart instead of disturbing it. When you stay connected to me, you begin to recognize the difference, and you no longer feel lost in the noise. You start to walk with a sense of quiet certainty that does not depend on what others say. Type 222 to receive blessings. I know there are parts of your life that still feel unfinished, areas where you have been waiting for change that has not yet come. It is easy to feel discouraged in those moments, to wonder if anything is really shifting, but I am working beneath what you can see, aligning things in ways that will become clear at the right time. Nothing is stuck, even if it feels slow, and nothing has been forgotten. Every delay has a reason, and every step is leading somewhere that is meant for you. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere? Recent CIA leaks have revealed a strong brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This short technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives. From heavy debt to dream vacations, this could be your path to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself lucky, because the page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. You do not need to force your way forward or try to control everything to feel secure. I am already ahead of you, preparing what you cannot prepare on your own. When you trust me, you release the pressure to figure everything out at once. You begin to move with a calm confidence that comes from knowing I am handling what you cannot. This is how you find peace, even while things are still unfolding. There are people and situations that I have quietly been moving out of your life, not to harm you, but to protect you. Not everything that leaves is a loss, and not every ending is something to mourn. Some things must be removed so that what is meant for you can enter without resistance. When you stay close to me, you begin to understand these changes differently. You no longer see them as random, but as necessary steps in your growth. There is also something new forming in your life, something that will bring joy, stability, and a sense of purpose. It may not be fully visible yet, but it is already taking shape. I am guiding you toward it, step by step, even when it feels like you are standing still. The path is not always straight, but it is always intentional. If you remain connected, you will not miss where you are being led. Type 1212 to claim miracles. I see the way you have held on, even when it was difficult, even when it felt like nothing was changing. That persistence has not gone unnoticed, and it has not been wasted. Every moment you chose not to give up has strengthened you in ways you cannot fully see yet. You are more prepared than you think, more capable than you feel, and more supported than you realize. I have been shaping you through everything you have faced. Do not let doubt pull you away now, especially when you are closer than you have ever been. Doubt can make you feel like nothing is happening, like you are still in the same place. But that is not the truth, and deep down you can feel that something is shifting. Trust that feeling, because it is coming from the connection we are building. When you stay with me, you begin to move beyond doubt and into quiet confidence. You are not meant to walk this journey in fear, constantly worried about what might go wrong. I am not leading you into uncertainty without purpose. I am guiding you into something that will bring growth and fulfillment. Fear loses its hold when you stay connected to me, because you begin to see that you are being led, not left to figure everything out on your own. This is the difference my presence makes in your life. There are moments ahead that will confirm everything I am telling you right now. You will see doors open that you did not expect, and you will feel a sense of alignment that cannot be explained. These moments will not come by accident, they will come because you chose to stay connected instead of turning away. This is why this moment matters so much, because it is shaping what comes next. You are not losing anything by staying with me. You are gaining clarity, strength, and direction that will carry you forward. Every moment you remain connected builds something that lasts, something that cannot be taken from you. This is not about temporary feelings, it is about a steady connection that grows over time. When you stay, you are choosing something deeper than what the world offers. I am not asking you to understand everything right now. I am asking you to trust what you feel in this moment. There is a calm presence here, a quiet assurance that you are being guided. That is not something you imagined, it is real, and it is coming from me. The more you stay with it, the clearer it becomes. The more you listen, the stronger it grows. Your life is not slouchy, and you are not here without purpose. There is a direction being formed, a path that is unfolding in ways you cannot fully see yet. I am guiding that path with care, making sure that what comes into your life aligns with what you need. Nothing is out of place, even if it feels that way at times. Everything is being arranged with intention. There is a deeper level of understanding opening up in you right now, something that goes beyond simple thoughts and touches your spirit. You are beginning to sense what is right for you and what is not, even without needing clear explanations. This is not confusion, this is clarity forming in a quiet way. I am guiding your awareness so that you do not rely only on what you see, but also on what you feel deep inside. When you remain connected to me, this awareness becomes sharper and more reliable. Type 1010 if you trust God. There were times when you followed paths that did not bring you peace, moments where you trusted the wrong direction or the wrong voice. I did not turn away from you in those moments, and I am not holding them against you now. Instead, I have been guiding you back, gently, patiently, without forcing you. Every step that brought you here has been part of your learning, part of your growth. Now you are beginning to walk with more awareness, and that is changing everything. You may notice that certain things no longer feel right to you, even if they once did. This is not loss, it is alignment, a sign that you are growing beyond what no longer fits your path. I am reshaping your desires so that they match what is truly meant for you. This process can feel uncomfortable at times because it requires letting go of what you once held on to. But what is ahead is far greater than what you are leaving behind. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into success? A confidential CIA finding exposes a unique 7-second practice that activates money attracting brainwaves automatically. Backed by science and 4 elite labs, this simple home ritual is helping struggling people move into dream lifestyles. But this page may not stay live. Click the link in the description and comments before it is wiped from the internet. There is a peace that is settling into you more deeply now. Not a temporary calm, but something steady that remains even when circumstances are not perfect. This peace is my presence within you, guiding you and holding you steady. When you stay connected to me, this peace becomes your foundation, something you can return to no matter what is happening around you. It is not dependent on outcomes, it is rooted in trust. Type 222 to receive blessings. You are not walking alone into what is ahead, even if the path is not fully clear yet. I am already in the places you are going, preparing what you will need before you even arrive. This is why you do not need to be afraid of the unknown, because it is not unknown to me. Every step you take is being guided, even when it feels like you are figuring things out on your own. The truth is, I am leading you in ways that feel natural, not forced. There are things you have been hoping for that are closer than they appear. Some of them are already forming, while others are waiting for the right moment to come into your life. Timing matters more than you realize, and I am aligning everything in a way that will bring the best outcome for you. If things came too early, they would not have the same impact or stability. Trust that what is coming is being prepared with care. You are also being protected from things you do not see, from situations that could have caused harm or taken you off your path. Not every closed door is a disappointment, and not every delay is a setback. Some of them are protection in disguise, guiding you away from what is not meant for you. When you stay connected to me, you begin to see these moments differently. You begin to understand that I am not holding you back. I am guiding you forward. Your story is still being written, and you are not at the end of it. There are chapters ahead that will bring clarity, healing, and fulfillment in ways you have not yet experienced. What you have gone through so far has been preparation, not the final destination. When you remain connected to me, you step into these new chapters with confidence instead of fear. You begin to see that your journey has direction, not randomness. There is something within you that is ready to rise, something that has been waiting for the right moment to emerge. It is your strength, your purpose, your ability to move forward with clarity and trust. I have been nurturing this within you, even when you were not aware of it. Now, it is beginning to surface, and you will feel it more strongly as you continue to stay connected to me. This is the beginning of a new level in your life. Do not let distractions pull you away now. especially when you are so close to understanding more clearly. Distractions can seem harmless, but they slowly take your focus away from what matters most. When you stay with me, you remain grounded, aware, and aligned with your path. You do not lose your direction, even when things around you change. This is why your attention matters so much. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to stay willing to listen, willing to trust, willing to take the next step, even if you do not see the whole picture. That willingness is enough for me to guide you, to open doors for you, and to bring you into what has been prepared. You do not need to have everything figured out. You only need to stay connected. There will be moments where everything begins to make sense, where you look back and realize how everything was leading you to where you are. Those moments will bring a deep sense of peace and understanding. You will see that nothing was wasted and that every experience had a purpose. But for now, you only need to trust that process, even without full clarity. Stay with me, because what is ahead is not something you want to walk into without this connection. I am leading you into something greater, something that will bring fulfillment and stability into your life. You are not losing anything by staying. You are gaining everything that truly matters. Keep your focus here, keep your heart open, and trust that I am guiding you every step of the way. But when you turn away and fill your mind with noise, confusion begins to grow without you even noticing. This is why I keep calling you back, not to control you, but to keep you aligned with what is truly meant for you. There is a deeper level of peace that I want to give you, one that does not fade when situations change. You have already tasted moments of it, those quiet times when everything felt still and you knew you were not alone. That feeling was not slouchy. It was my presence reaching you in a way your heart could understand. I want that peace to become something steady in your life, something you can return to again and again. But it grows stronger when you stay connected, when you choose not to skip these moments. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. You have carried questions inside you, not always spoken, but deeply felt. Questions about your future, your purpose, and whether things will truly come together for you. I have heard every one of those questions, even the ones you could not put into words. I am not ignoring them, and I am not leaving you without answers. But my answers often come in ways that unfold over time, not all at once. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many people are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has surfaced, revealing a brain technique that pulls in wealth almost like magic. It takes just 7 seconds, can be done at home, and is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are leaving debt behind and enjoying luxury right now, but this information might be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There are things you are being prepared for that require more than just understanding. They require growth, patience, and trust. If I showed you everything at once, it would overwhelm you instead of helping you. So I lead you step by step, giving you what you need when you are ready for it. This is how I guide you, not by rushing you, but by shaping you along the way. When you stay with me, you begin to see how each step connects. You may not realize how much you have already changed, how much stronger and more aware you have become. The person you were before could not have handled what you are facing now, but you have grown into someone who can. That growth did not happen slouchy. It happened because I have been working within you. Every challenge you faced has shaped you in ways that are preparing you for what is ahead. You are not the same, even if you sometimes feel like you are. There are still things I am removing from your life, not to take from you, but to make space for what is coming. Some attachments, some patterns, and some situations cannot go with you where you are being led. Letting go can feel difficult, but it is part of your transformation. When you stay connected to me, you find the strength to release what no longer serves you. You begin to trust that what is ahead is better than what you are leaving behind. I am also placing new things into your life, things that will support you, strengthen you, and help you move forward. These may come in the form of opportunities, people, or moments that bring clarity and direction. You will recognize them when you stay connected, because they will carry a sense of peace and alignment. They will not feel forced or confusing. They will feel right. This is how you will know that they are from me. You do not need to chase everything that appears in front of you, because not everything is meant for you. When you stay close to me, you develop the ability to discern what is right and what is not. You begin to move with intention instead of reaction, choosing what aligns with your path. This protects you from unnecessary confusion and keeps you focused on what truly matters. Your life becomes more steady, more clear, and more purposeful. There is a strength rising in you that you have not fully recognized yet. It is quiet, but it is powerful, and it is growing every time you choose to stay connected to me. This strength will carry you through moments that once would have shaken you. It will help you stand firm when things feel uncertain and move forward when fear tries to hold you back. This is the kind of strength that comes from walking with me. You are not alone in your journey, even when it feels quiet and uncertain. I am with you in every step, every thought, and every moment that you experience. There is nothing you face that I am not aware of, and nothing you go through without my presence near you. When you stay connected, you begin to feel this more clearly. You begin to understand that you are supported in ways that go beyond what you can see. The path ahead is not something you need to fear, even if it is not fully clear yet. I am guiding you into something that will bring growth, peace, and fulfillment into your life. Every step you take with me leads you closer to that place. You do not need to rush, and you do not need to worry about having everything figured out. You only need to stay connected and trust the direction you are being led. There is a deeper truth I want you to understand, and it will change the way you see everything. I have never been far from you, not even in the moments when you felt distant or alone. What changes is not my presence, but your awareness of it.